So good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to another video. It's Sunday, it's the 7th of July, and today we are going to an English heritage site. If you haven't watched any videos before, I'm an English heritage member. So included in that membership is unlimited access to all the English heritage sites around the country. We've been to quite a few, haven't we? You can watch the different vlogs down below. There's Stonehenge, there's Bolsover Castle, there's Audley End, and last week we went to Kirby Hall.
I won't go back.
You didn't enjoy that as much, did you? You look at Kirby Hall in the book, it looks completely different to what it was.
Look, I'll show you. Look,
there it is, yeah.
Look, that looks like it's a mega mansion.
It does.
Look.
If we show you, if you look at Kirby Hall there, that's where we went last week.
And it's just in ruins.
You can watch the vlog down below. And it was, to be honest, nothing like that. It was
terrible.
It was
compared to that.
80% ruins. There were some rooms which you can see if you watch the vlog.
And they weren't furnished
but
even.
it didn't look like that. Anyway, so that was last week. I still found it quite interesting.
I did not.
No, you didn't find it as interesting, that one, did you?
No.
I still did. I tend to try and make the most of where I am. But I think that comes with being an adult. You didn't find it as interesting, did you? But today we are off to... I had a message about this one. Someone messaged me, actually, and said to visit this one because Atticus would really love it. It's really good. So today we are off to Bedfordshire, which
Wrest Park.
is a new part of... That's relatively near us. It's about under an hour. And we are going to...
We border it in our county.
Yes, we do. We are going to Wrest Park.
What?
Wrest. W-R-E-S-T Park. It looks very, very pretty. If you look. It's a stately home.
It looks very much like Audley End.
It does look like Audley End, which is not a bad thing. I'll read out what I can.
They have a library. They might have their own bird collection, apparently.
You never know. There's always something fresh to discover in Wrest Park's vast and infinitely varied gardens, from stately formal garden and lakes to secluded woodland paths. Hidden surprises and a children's playground that's a treat for everyone here.
A children's playground?
Yeah, apparently. It looks very, very pretty.
It's basically halfway in between Luton and Bedford.
It is.
It's closer to Bedford, I think.
It is. And also as well, it mentions here you can actually stay there in the gardener's house, set in the former walled kitchen garden. This holiday cottage sleeps up to 8 people. Wow, in spacious accommodation over 3 floors. Looks good. Might be something for the future. Also as well, what English Heritage are doing is they're doing like live music. Or I don't know if it is live music or whether they're playing music out on speakers. I'm not sure.
A music speaker.
I'm not sure. In the gardens of Wrest Park, they're doing that every Sunday.
Wow.
And apparently each Sunday is a different genre of music. I googled, I couldn't find out what the genre is today, but that should be quite interesting. The sun is out. I mean,
I hope it's not.
The sun is out.
70s music. I hope. Or rock.
A bit of 80s would be good. I'd like
jam.
a bit of 80s. Or classical would be nice on a Sunday.
Pop would be okay.
Whatever it is, it says relaxing Sunday music.
Oh.
So it's not going to be like festival type thing. But anyway, we shall see. Yeah, it's not particularly warm, but it's not freezing cold. The sun is out at the moment. Shall we head to Wrest Park in Bedfordshire? Get your badge, get another badge. Let's go to Wrest Park in Bedfordshire. We've arrived at Wrest Park. It looks so nice. The lady was telling us there's live music by the Orangery, and it's this week it is jazz and swing. It's really lovely. She says they're doing cream teas in the, can't remember the name of what she said, the bowling. Oh no, she said they're doing cream teas in a certain place at 11. It looks lovely, and the weather, look. Weather's lovely, isn't it, Atticus?
Yeah.
Weather's so nice. So we're going to do what we always do when we arrive at an English Heritage. Obviously show our tickets. And then the cafe. I think they'll have quite a big cafe here. Play area for kids, lovely. You've got a zip wire there. It says down there, open air cinema here. 4th to the 7th of July, showing Mamma Mia, Pretty Woman, Top Gun and The Greatest Showman. Special edition badge.
Tintagel down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
They've got pirate ones and stuff like that. So the red ones, if you ever find a red one, there was one for Charles's coronation. Get a red one, they're quite rare.
Oh. This is a different English heritage cafe. They're doing like hot breakfasts. Atticus has found a warm pan of chocolate.
I'm going to get some pan of chocolates and a hash brown.
Oh, nice. What have we got? Atticus has got pan of chocolate, hash browns, bacon and sausage. This is really cool because you don't normally get this, do you, at an English heritage? It's a pretty big cafe. I've got sausages, which I'm going to have some brown sauce and a cup of tea. Is it good?
Yeah.
Sausage in a rustic roll was so good. Atticus is having a little play before we go into the main house. It's a really nice play area. It's lovely. We just had to shelter for quite a while. How long would you say? About 20 minutes? Easy. Yeah. The rain came down quite fast.
So far has been awful.
Yeah, but it has stopped. We are going to go and look round the house first, which you can see the roof of over there. Pretty. Look, all the wildflowers. Walled garden, the vast walled garden covers an area of 6 acres. And it supplied the house with a great variety of fruit, vegetables and flowers until the 30s. Bridgerton? Was that filmed here? Was Bridgerton filmed here? I had no idea. You find yourself standing in Stranger's Border where Kate and Anthony face tension after Kate is stung by a bee. Stand in the footsteps of this iconic scene, then delve deeper into the gardens to discover even more from the world of Bridgerton. From the willow tree, where Penelope and Colin discuss their late night kiss before you leave, stop off at the Fuller family home. Just look at this.
Wow, they've been done perfectly.
Oh my
I mean
God.
perfectly.
It's beautiful.
Two gargoyle statues, but when
Yeah, look, so look in that mirror there, look, you see the statue?
Yeah.
And then look in, is it that one you're saying?
that one as well.
And look in that one, you can see the statues.
Yeah.
Whereas when you look out there,
No.
can't see them.
Well.
And you can imagine if that was the front door. You can imagine if that was open, you just walk through there, and then you'd see everything all the way down there.
Wow.
So it's very hidden as well. He did locally source a lot of his art. But yeah, it would have been quite an empty room normally.
Wow. That was the entrance, that's it, yeah.
Was there still a gate? There is still, isn't there?
Was there a gate there?
I can't remember.
And
Old village.
yeah, back then, food, 8 shilling 2 pence. In the 1900s, farm labourers spent most of their income on food. Was that fuel? 1 shilling. Estate workers could join Old
Extras.
Helpers Coal Club. For a small weekly payment, they received a lump sum in the autumn to pay for the coal they needed during the winter. Was this one extras? 1 shilling 5 pence. And what we got there? Clothing. 1 shilling 11 pence. Better here as to what. So their rent used to be. Their rent was what? 1 shilling 6 pence, and 1 shilling was 5 pence. Wow.
In the house, all the way across the Italian gardens, all the way up through to the servants' quarters or the kitchen garden. And
Wow.
here we have a beautiful view going down to the Arts Pavilion. So could you imagine sitting here having a cup of tea, a coffee?
Oh, I bet she loved it. Oh, look.
I'm going there, Mum. We're going there
Yeah.
after.
Oh my
The
God.
conservatory would have had underfloor heating so she could have grown exotic plants.
Yeah, yeah.
And the 2 doors either side of you where you're standing, they were purchased from Italy.
Wife over there, who he had that lovely sitting room made for, with the view to the conservatory. That's his wife. The conservatory. Wow. Look at this. And then obviously that was in there where we were, the Countess's sitting room. We had the view of this as she was sitting. Imagine that around the house. That was amazing. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm going to get a cup of tea because the English heritage tea is so good. And then we are going to do a walk. I'll show you. We're going to walk all the way down. Hopefully, if the rain stops, all the way down there. Before we go on our walk, I'm just going to show you this. So this is the English Heritage, the Gardener's House, English Heritage Holiday Cottage. What I was telling you about, you can stay in the grounds. Wow. How cool. Look at the garden you'd have. Look, you've got the barbecue there. You've got, look, how nice.
I think we stayed in it one night.
How nice. English Heritage, if you're watching. We'd love a night in there. A few plants for sale. This is the brand that was at Audley End. So obviously each one you buy, look, it comes in like that. It's a hairy pot plant company. It's quite cool. It's pretty, look. Because I thought that said Tesco purple. Got in the garden. One of them. What you water. Look. What I tell you to water. You recognise it?
You've got the brown bit.
Got that, and then that next summer will grow peony. I have never seen flowers like this.
Really?
Wow. We are back in the gardens, and we're going to walk all the way to the end, which hopefully it won't rain now and the sun will stay out, so it should be a nice walk. You can see where they will have the open air cinema, which is so cool. They've got all the deck chairs there, and obviously you'll get your popcorn and treats over there. So cool. This place is incredible, honestly.
Yeah.
Look.
Come on then, come on.
Look. Seeing an overview house back up there. This bench faces the site of the original house
Come on then.
at Wrest, which would have been, yeah, out there.
Yeah.
Let's turn you around, see how far we have come. There you go, there's the house, right back up there. Berkeys are off. Resting my feet. Warm now. It's really warm.
Feels hotter than 17.
Yeah, it does now.
I'm going to take this off.
Chilling on the bench by the pavilion. It's lovely. It's so warm.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to sit here for a little while. Then we're going to walk up to the orangery. I think that's where they're playing the music. Good down there, wasn't it?
That was probably my favourite spot. That was really nice.
It was mine, sitting on that bench.
Nice pictures.
We got some lovely pictures,
That
didn't
might
we?
be posted on Instagram. maybe
Yeah.
not,
That bench we were just sitting on was the best spot. I said to Atticus I could have just literally had a little nap on that
maybe.
bench.
It's the only place we could actually get internet.
And then you play to get internet in the whole place, like the whole place. Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
The bowling green here. That's like a little cafe over there. Then we've just spotted up here. There's an ice cream van. It's the English Heritage ice cream van up there. Atticus, should we get one?
We will.
Yeah. Orangery, look. He built this in the 1830s, replacing the earlier greenhouse. He stocked the building with orange trees purchased from King Louis Philippe of France. Back at the main house.
The gardens are so nice.
The garden,
These
look,
little
look.
trees.
Look.
Now this is the sort of tree I want in my house.
What, like this?
Yeah, I wanted like 3 of these, 4 of these probably.
The gardens, which is probably the most stunning gardens I've ever seen. Honestly, and everything's so perfect.
Yeah.
It's all so perfectly shaped.
I know.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this must take probably a year. How much does
Oh,
this
God.
cost a year probably?
Just constant gardening.
Probably 2
Constant.
million a year.
It would be constant gardening.
Probably about $1 million a year.
Probably, Atticus. So yeah, that was so good. It's definitely been my #1 English heritage so far.
My number 1.
Yours too.
Yeah, my number 2 was Alderley End.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
number 3 was 1066. My
Yeah.
least favourite was Kirby Hall. My 4th favourite was probably Bolsover.
Yeah, yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. No, this is stunning. I can recommend
Yeah.
coming here to anybody. It's absolutely stunning. And so much to do.
Yeah.
Literally spend a whole day here. Before we head back, we're going to have a little look in the obligatory second-hand bookshop.
They're always here.
What they have at every English heritage. That was Wrest Park. That was so good. Obviously the nice weather helped. We had a bit of rain hours ago, but then the weather was lovely. That was such a nice place. So much to do.
Yeah.
So much to do. So much so that we are going to come back in a couple of weeks. I've never watched Bridgerton, but obviously I've heard of it. So that was very interesting to see parts in the house where it was filmed. I can see why they wanted to film it there. It was so good. So yeah, big thanks to the person that messaged me about going to Wrest Park, because you were absolutely right. Head home now, school tomorrow, but only just over 2 weeks of school left.
12 days.
Yeah, about 12 days left of year 5.
Yeah, for my school. The rest of the school are lucky they only got 10.
Some other schools, yeah.
Most of the schools.
Yeah,
are
your
like
school breaks up slightly later, doesn't it? Your school breaks up on the 23rd.
that. Most schools break up on the 19th,
Yeah.
which I am sad about.
Yeah, and you've got your football camp. What are you going to, your first one? Going to a couple of football camps in the summer, aren't you? You're going to head home, and we will see you very, very soon for another video.
Bye.
Bye.